huge announcement, massive, insane. Nobody ever thought it was going to happen, but here it is. Friday, around the corner, new album from none other than André 3000. New Blue Sun is the title. It's happening. The track list is even out. The personnel on the record is even out. He's promoting the record, talking about it, doing interview stuff. André is going all in on getting this new record out there, his first formal album in like decades. Obviously, the last time he was putting out anything on a large scale was when he was one half of Outkast with Big Boi. Big Boi, as you guys know and remember, has come out with quite a bit of solo material since Outkast split up, but not really André, who has been pretty elusive since then as well, outside of some features here and there with some artists in this newer generation of creators he clearly has a lot of respect and regard for. He also had a pretty stellar appearance on that recent Killer Mike album, and there was a moment as well where Outkast was like, you know, touring and live performing again, but that doesn't seem to have like snowballed into any new material per se. And also on top of this, another thing about André that has been making the rounds since he has been kind of in incognito mode. It's these every once in a while clips or pictures that would surface online of him either playing the flute or just kind of having his flute with him, which is actually the instrument that this new record is centered around. New Blue Sun, from what André says, is not going to be a rap album. It's not going to be anything in that realm. It's an instrumental record, only expressing himself through this woodwind instrument. Also, from what he says in a recent interview with NPR, the performances, the songs on this record are completely improvised. André even notes that he wasn't even going into these improvisations with a whole lot of like, you know, music theory or knowledge of chords and melodies in mind as he was doing it. The record also, from what I understand, is supposed to be around 90 minutes long and has 8 tracks on it that feature some pretty insane song titles. I swear I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time, which is a cute title, but also a serious acknowledgement of where he is creatively and artistically, as currently André has expressed that rapping, making new rap songs for him just doesn't really seem to be in the cards. Clearly, the guy doesn't really have any reservations about doing a feature here and there, I suppose, but clearly doing an entire album of something along those lines just doesn't really seem like it's what's driving him creatively, whether it's because he doesn't feel comfortable doing it or maybe his expectations are too high. Either way, it seems like there's just some blockage there that isn't present when it comes to playing the flute. The slang word pussy rolls off the tongue with far better ease than the proper word vagina. Do you agree? I agree. As this is often the case with, you know, slang as opposed to, you know, technical or medical terminology. That's often why the slang comes about to begin with, because we devise faster or cuter or funnier ways to refer to things. So yes, I would agree with that title, and I am hyped to hear how a song with that title would sound. That night in Hawaii when I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that I couldn't control, shit was wild. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that, honestly. But yeah, again, this Friday, New Blue Sun album is coming out soon. I'm actually pretty pumped for this album. I'm excited to see how people take the risk that André is taking on this new record, because obviously while I and many other fans have been begging for an album for years, I don't think anybody expected a 90-minute free improvisational flute excursion. But honestly, given how many years he's been putting into the instrument, combined with the fact that it is driving a desire in him to create and also release, because this has been documented through his comments. He's been making music for quite a long time, but not necessarily anything that he's felt the pressure to put out there and share with everyone. The fact that after all of this output and tinkering and recording and doing stuff behind the scenes, he finally has something that he feels like he needs to put out there into the world says something, not only given the high caliber of work that he's put out there in the past, but also we know André generally has like very good taste in other other forms of music. The dude is a very picky and self-critical kind of guy who puts a lot of effort and thought into everything that he does. I don't think he would release this record if he thought, like, by whatever metrics it exists in this larger world of improvisational music, it was like trash. And honestly, even if on this record we are not getting any rapping or never getting another rap verse from André again from here on out, I like this direction because it's honestly the most André 3000 thing he could possibly do. He's always been an artist who has defied expectations, and I think for him, decades later, to essentially just be like, okay guys, I'm gonna rap again on a bunch of random popular beats or even beats I've made and just like give it to you Outcast style. Yeah. I think if he did that, it would just be kind of anticlimactic, but I think what he's attempting here with this massive leap forward, helped along by the flute, is really admirable, and I honestly couldn't be more excited to hear what he's going to deliver on this record. Let me know what you think about the prospect of this record dropping Friday. Are you hype about it? Are you not so hype about it? Do you feel like this is the best way forward that André could have picked, or do you think completely sidestepping the whole rap thing, maybe it's a bit of a cop-out? Again, let me know in the comments. Over here next to my head is another video you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, André 3000, forever.